Most people think that cinematic photography is all about the talent, while in reality it's only about the skills. And in today's video I'm going to share with you key elements that make photos look cinematic, advice for beginners, and also my personal approach on how I make those cinematic photos. And for people who are going to watch till the end, there is a bonus, my personal trick on how I make any of my photos look cinematic. So there are 3 key elements that you need to use to achieve this cinematic look. And the first one is storytelling. By storytelling, I mean that you can create a mood board firstly for your photos. You can look for references from films, from other artists, and it can help you to not only visualize your personal taste, but also to develop your skills and understand better what you want from your photos. And the second element is framing. It's the only thing that you need to care about during the shooting, and I know that a lot of people are telling that, oh, lighting is important, composition is important, and it is true, but specifically during your shoot, you need to be concentrated more on your object and what are you trying to show to your viewers, because if you don't really know what it is, what kind of story you're going to show, then even good composition or good lighting won't really save you. The third important element in your cinematic photos is editing. You should just concentrate on the atmosphere that you want to share with your viewers. Again, there is like this dark photography style, moody photography, and generally really different types. By editing, you're trying to develop not only your photo as, like a final touch, but you can even completely change it. So now let's talk about advice for beginners. Even though there are like thousands, if not millions, of different techniques and different things to develop in your photography, you need just to only know 3 of them. Practice, don't overcomplicate, and experiment. And sometimes I was just so stuck into this kind of position where I have like millions of ideas and none of them are done. It's kind of the worst that you can do for yourself, just to make yourself think that you need to know everything before even starting, but that's just not how photography works. Experimentation is also really important. Sometimes creators just stuck in like one type of style and say, okay, dark photography is my style, and because of that they skip this important part where they can try to find something new or just play and enjoy the process, because even if you are trying to be a real professional in photography or not, you still should enjoy the process. And the last but not least is my personal approach, because I had a long story of how I started my photography career and how I started to edit my cinematic photos, and it was a lot, because you start to compare yourself with those professional photographers and you see the difference, and it can really disappoint you. And for me, the hardest part was editing, because for a long time I didn't realize that it's something that make like the biggest difference between cinematic photos and just normal one. I was trying to develop my photography since I was like 2015, and during all this time I was just really learning and struggling a lot. And now, after all this time, I already have those knowledges and I really want to share it with you. So I created this package of my best presets that I use to make really any of my photos look cinematic. And if you also want to achieve this kind of look, I would suggest you to check out my description, and there is a link for my presets and you can download it and use them. If this video gave you more clarity on what cinematic photography is about, then make sure that you follow me for more content that you can actually use. And remember that photography is all about skills, not talent. See you in the next one.